welcome to Missouri Star Live and happy Tuesday. We're so glad to have you here. Let's see where we have people tuning in from. Louisa from Brazil. Where
Nebraska.
else, Jay? Awesome. Marcia is watching from Dubai. Patty
Iowa,
from
Michigan,
Illinois.
Argentina, Florida, Shawnee, New Brunswick.
It's always a party.
South Carolina, UK, New Hampshire, Arizona.
I love it.
OMG.
So fun. Delinda from Michigan. Cheryl from
Bramer.
Alaska.
Perfect.
Bramer, just down the road. Love it. Thank you guys so much for being here. We have a super fun project for you today. If you subscribe to our Block magazine, our latest issue.
Oh wait, Mary wants you to know Italy. Italy as well. Somebody from Italy.
Perfect. Thank you for watching. I love that we get people from all over the world. It's amazing. So if you subscribed to our Block magazine, then you saw this adorable 3D pinwheel table runner, and we had lots of requests for a tutorial on that. So we thought we would teach you that today. It's very easy and very fun. So that's what we're gonna do. And if you do not subscribe, this is volume 6, issue 2, and you can get that on our website.
And if you don't subscribe, subscribe.
Yeah, you should, because Block is amazing. There's 10 quilts and projects and all kinds of awesomeness. We love it.
Show them this table runner.
Yes, so this is the table runner I'm talking about.
We need some oohs and ahs, guys. Can we get a close-up?
Ah, it's lovely. See how cute? And it's so fun because the pinwheels actually are 3-dimensional. They pop out and you have a little bit of texture and fun. It's so, so cute, and it's really easy. So we're gonna show you how to do that. So for this line, actually, I forgot to mention, this line here is called Best Friends Forever by Stacy E. Hugh for Moda. It's really cute. That's the one we used in Block. And we're going to be using Strawberry Jam by Corey Yoder for Moda for the one we're making today. So it's really easy.
Deb says so cute.
So cute, SEW. That's
yeah.
right. So to make this, what you're gonna need is a background square and then a print square. And if you have a lot of lights and darks in your line, there's plenty from One Charm Pack to make this project. I'm just using a plain background just so you guys can see it really well, but this one, as you can see, has prints on their background squares, and it's so, so cute. So lots of options. So to start with, you have your background square, and then we're going to take our print square and we're gonna fold it wrong sides together, corner to corner, like this, and we're gonna press that in place. There we go. And then we're gonna lay this along the edge here, and the first thing we're gonna do is take this to the sewing machine, and we're going to sew an 1/8 of an inch seam just to attach this in place here. So I'm gonna do that. So less than 1/4, because we want this to actually hide in our 1/4 inch seam later. All right.
So remember, guys, if you have any questions throughout this project, ask them up.
Absolutely.
Also, how's your day going?
Yeah.
How's your Tuesday morning? It's a rainy, gloomy
day.
Gloomy would be right.
Yeah, it is, but that's okay. We're making something cheery and fun here in the sewing studio.
We are forcing spring upon us.
So we've taken this first stitch, and we're going to now fold the other corner in to meet that one.
Just scoot. Here, wait, one sec. Hold up.
Okay.
Right there.
Scoot it that way just a little bit and show that again right there.
Okay, right there. So we've made this seam here, and you can see that's attached there, but we're gonna take this corner and we're just gonna fold it right here, and we're gonna do the same thing and sew an 1/8 of an inch seam to attach those together. And this is really just to tack this in place until we piece our blocks together.
It's beautiful and sunny in western Pennsylvania.
Lucky. All right, and so that is the magic of this block. It's really as simple as that. And then you're going to put them together. And
Let me just show these. It's ridiculous how cute.
It's so cute, right?
Together.
And so then you're just going to spin them so that they make this pinwheel. And so we're going to fold these together.
But show so like that's not, so it's like a flap.
Yeah, it opens up. And so this is 3-dimensional. It's so, so cute. And it looks like the real pinwheels that you get as a kid and run through
Wait,
on a
somebody
sunny
said, what
day.
paper were you using?
No paper.
No paper.
No paper. Nope. Just fabric. Easy peasy. So we're going to lay these right sides together now. And so I would say the trickiest thing about this project is you are sewing through a lot of layers. So just take your time and go slow. I didn't have any trouble. I didn't break a needle or anything crazy like that. So just take your time. And so now we're going to take the regular 1/4-inch seam.
Somebody's asking what this is not our sewing machine. We were filming with Mom this morning.
This is the Eversewn Sparrow Quilters Edition, the QE.
Quilters edition.
Yeah.
So we're just inheriting it
Oops.
for right now.
I just said how I had no trouble. Spoke too soon. Just a second here. I'm gonna have to rethread. Where'd those scissors go? All right.
Tell a joke.
Tell a joke, Jake. All right. And then.
3 guys walked into a bar.
Oh.
And the 4th one ducked.
I literally ran out of thread. That's what happened. It's fine, you guys. All right, hold on. Let's rethread this. So yeah, do we have any questions yet? And
Yeah, they're wondering if it only takes 1 charm pack.
It does. So this whole project is can be made with 1 charm pack. It's really easy. I'll tell you.
Do you even need a whole charm pack?
You don't. That's what I was just gonna say. Give me just a second, and after I finish sewing these, I'll give you exact numbers.
So are the light colors and the contrasting colors from the same charm pack?
They are. So that's something you'll want to look for. Hold on.
Sorry, I just pulled my headphones out.
That's something you'll want to look for when you are picking a charm pack for this project, is you do want a little bit of contrast. All right, I might have to attempt to figure out this needle threader.
Don't you love live TV?
It's so true.
Hey, everything happens on live. You know what I mean?
Yeah, how do you do this needle threader, Jenny? Jenny's gonna come to the rescue.
Turns out we have Mom right here.
She's just sitting behind us.
To the rescue.
Hi, everybody.
All right.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
So every
Let me
time,
sit
this
here.
is how
Okay.
it works. Mom hides.
You talk.
Someone has problem in shipping. She just pops right in.
She just pops in and saves the day.
She's over on.
Exactly as you imagined it.
She's like, where's Jenny? Boom, she just pops right in.
Thank you. We get it?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Do you have more bobbin thread? Because you're going to run out of that pretty soon, too.
Wait,
Nope.
we have a birthday in the comments?
Where's it got a charm pack, Jake?
What size is it,
The
Jenny?
charm pack is
The
actually
wider?
a trademark name, but it's actually just a 5-inch square. So it's not necessarily, it's like a trade name, the charm pack.
Perfect.
Q-tips.
Like
Thank
Q-tips,
you
yeah.
so
So it's a
much.
brand of
You're welcome.
a standard.
We got it?
Yep.
All right. Awesome.
Should work. Should work great.
Thank you.
Prepare to rescue.
And
All
our
right.
special guest.
We literally are filming this in between filming tutorials. That's why Jenny's just hanging out, getting ready for the next tutorial to film for you guys. So pretty
Okay,
exciting.
so what is the size of the quarters?
I'm sorry. So these are all based on 5-inch squares. I maybe didn't specify that. So the background square and the one we're folding they're both 5 inches. So now we've got our pinwheels sandwiched together, and we're just gonna sew with a 1/4-inch seam. Like I said, just take your time. There we go. And you can see, we just make sure that it's a little wider than that first seam that we took, just to make sure it hides. And then we'll open this up, we'll press it open. And you do really have to kind of force your seam to one side so that you get that bulk out of the way. And then we're just gonna sew these together. It just assembles like a normal block now. Just want to make sure we've got it all lined up. There we go. Alrighty. Oops. Does not sound happy.
Jeez. So using a different machine is
It's tricky
always a challenge.
sometimes.
I think it's still working though.
It's working. It's just,
We're good.
it's like gumming up on the back.
I think we got it.
Bobbin in backwards.
Maybe. I'll check. Let's check the bobbin.
I sew on about 8 different machines.
This is Mom saying, she just said she sews on about 8 different machines, so she has to learn all of them.
Well, and sometimes the bobbin goes in backwards.
It's true. All right, let's see. Try that again.
Yeah, you are going through quite a few layers when you get into this
Exactly.
of fat of cotton there.
All right, we're gonna try it again. No, it's still angry.
Yeah, Brenda says the bobbin's gonna run out next. That's what's gonna happen.
It's true. We're just getting a whole bunch of gunk on the back.
Probably 90% of all problems like that are threading.
That's
So we're
true.
gonna
Rethread.
Rethread.
And try again. Sorry, guys.
Try it again.
It was running so smooth during the tutorial.
All right, we got a question. Which is your favorite machine? Is it a junky machine? This isn't a bad machine.
It's not a
really.
bad machine at all. It's been great.
Who do they want to know my favorite machine?
Yeah,
My
yeah.
favorite machine is the Baby Lock Jane, which is now the Accomplish,
Yes.
or a Juki's also a good machine. They're only single stitch machines, and they sew super super fast. And so I love that, you know, that they just sew fast. So you do need another machine like this one if you're a quilter, because you want to use those decorative stitches and you want to do all that. But I love a fast machine. I'm a speedy sewer.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
you
saying
make
a
piece of
walking
fabric
foot
and
might help,
let me
and
see.
also a jean needle. I like
It
those
does have to
jeans
have
needle.
a thicker needle.
Yeah.
But this one should be fine with what we're doing. It's
Yeah.
just a little. It's just grumpy. Oh, maybe I should sew it.
Maybe. Maybe that's what we need.
We need a hired hand.
I love
Give
it.
her the piece.
Give me
Give her the piece,
All
quick.
right.
She's sitting.
Hold on, I was gonna.
No, don't take it apart.
You don't want me to take it apart? All
It's
right.
fine.
There we go. That's it.
That glomp is never going to show.
That's true. That is absolutely
You
true.
aren't mic'd, Mom, so you need to talk into Misty's
Yeah.
chest,
I'll lean
please.
this way.
Maybe this machine just likes me.
I think you're right. I need to switch back to the other one. Although I did sew all the other ones on it and it worked great.
Yeah.
So it's just live. It just, you know, is how it goes.
All right.
Perfect.
And sometimes I start too fast on this.
Here you go. Here we go. We got a good joke.
You do?
Ann just gave a good joke. This is pretty good.
Cute.
He says,
Can we try
"Why?
this one?
Nope,
why
that's
does a duck have feathers?
Why? Why does a duck have feathers?
To hide his butt quack."
That's funny.
That's pretty good. That's
like
pretty
it.
good.
All right. So simple as that. That is really all it takes to make this 3D pinwheel. Let me show you one more time in case you missed the beginning. So we have our background square.
So yeah, hold up the block real quick.
This is the block.
so we can get a good shot on it.
Got it?
Beautiful.
So cute. And so then I'll show you one more time how we do that, just so in case you missed it. So we have a background square and a print square. And like I said, this whole project can be made with one charm pack. So if you have lots of contrast, you can use the lighter squares in your pack to be able to act as your background. So then we are going to fold this corner to corner with the right side out. And we're gonna lay that. You're gonna actually press it first so that it stays where you want it.
Just had a good suggestion. I think we should do this on on another show, like take old machine. But he said take a Louisville Slugger to the sewing machine.
And just when it's not
It'd
working,
be
just
fun
take
to
out
do
all
a
your
live of just-
frustration. I mean, that would be funny, but that would be
Mashing.
pretty intense.
Sewing machines. That would be an intense life.
And so then you're just gonna lay this right on the edge. You're gonna sew one side with an 1/8 inch seam, and then you're gonna fold the other side back and sew that in with an 1/8 inch seam, and then you're just gonna put it together like a 4-patch into a pinwheel. It's very, very simple, and then you get this cute block. And so for the runner, you can see here, we put 3 of them together, so I have 2 others already sewn together. So we'll add this one to our other 2 real quick. Make sure I like which way it's going. I think I'm gonna turn it like that. All right, and we'll sew these together. We'll see if the machine still wants to be temperamental towards me.
Oh,
All
it
right.
loves you. It loves you.
I hope so.
So the 1/8 inch seam, yeah, they're saying why the 1/8 inch seam?
So the 1/8 inch seam is really just to tack it in place and so that it doesn't show when you go to take your 1/4 inch seam when you sew the block together. So it just keeps it hidden in that seam allowance.
Yeah, so you're just like doing like a top stitch on there to get it stuck, and then you go through and sew it on.
Exactly. There we go.
Is there a separate pattern for this, is it
it's
just
in Block Magazine? Yep, it's just in Block and in this video.
It's in Block. Well, how much is a episode or a
subscription?
No, like an
issue?
An issue of Block. It's like
$7.99 for an issue of
$7,
Block.
so
And then
well,
you get like 10 patterns in there.
And this is a special issue, so there are 5 bonus sewing patterns.
Oh, so this is Mary just said this is a special bonus issue. So you get your 10 normal quilt patterns and then 5 bonus patterns. So for $7.99, it's a heck of a deal.
Worth the $8.
Absolutely. And so there you go. We have our 3 little blocks together, and then we're going to just add some borders. And so we just cut 5-inch squares in half for the side, and then made these strips for the top and bottom.
Can you slide that to the middle a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Get a good shot of it.
Can you see it there, or does it need to come down?
To you.
All right, let me move this.
Kicks, Jake. That's a good way to get my attention.
Kick you.
It's like they're just putting it in chat.
All right. There
Link,
we
please.
Go.
It's in the link. It's in the profile.
There are links in the description in the post for Block and for the fabric that we showed you. So just like that, we would sew it together. So cute. So let me go over the numbers to make this entire project for you so that you have those. So you are going to need 24 squares to make your 3 blocks. 12 of those are your lights, 12 of those are your darks. So the lights are your background pieces, the darks are your pinwheels. Then you're going to need 8 5-inch squares cut in half, so you have 2.5 by 5-inch rectangles, and those will make your outer border like this, and then 1 5-inch square that you're going to cut in fourths to make these outer cornerstones. So your total is, ta-da, 33, right? 24 plus 8 plus 1. That's how many 5-inch squares you need.
This reminds me of Clue. I had a Clue flashback. 1 plus 2
plus 2 plus 1. That's right. Anyway, super, super simple. And
you've never seen Clue? Of course, we know that people.
Oh, I didn't.
People have seen Clue.
Jenny just reminded me. I don't know if you guys can see this. If you feel like you want more contrast from one of your squares, you can always flip it over. And I did do that on some of these on this runner just because I really wanted those pinwheels to pop for you guys. So you can see like this little strawberry one. I wanted to see that print, but I actually put it in upside down to just mute it a little bit. So that's something you can do if you want. Or like you can see on this one, it has lots of color in the background and it still looks adorable. So there's lots of options and I hope you guys try it because it's really easy.
Jennifer, I have to tell you, of course I quilt. Listen to my knowledge.
Yes.
This is quilting half square triangle.
Jake quilts.
Sewing machines, iron. I know all the lingo.
He knows the lingo and he quilts. It's true.
I don't quilt that much. I've made one quilt.
Well, yeah, and helped on a lot of others.
Yeah,
That's
I've helped
true.
on a few.
Either way, so are there any other questions on this project before we
How
move
much is
on?
Block Magazine?
Block Magazine is
$7.99
$7.99 for an issue. And this is in the latest one, our special Celebrate. It's volume 6, issue 2. That's the
Someone
one you're
said,
looking
yay,
for.
my issue came this week.
Yeah, it's awesome. You guys will love it. It's so great. So many beautiful pictures and inspiring stories.
Is Block Magazine digital? Yes, there's a digital version.
There is a digital version as well. Awesome questions. So be sure and check it out. Anything else?
People want to know if it could be a full quilt, but someone else said that it would catch all the crumbs from eating in bed.
That's true.
The Oreos would not fend well with this quilt in bed.
I mean, there's no reason you couldn't make a full quilt of it. It's adorable.
It's the leftovers, right?
So cute.
Snack for later.
Absolutely. It's true. So there's a few other things that I wanted to mention before we sign off today. So if you have been watching for tickets for Jenny on the Road, our Michigan and Idaho shows both have tickets available now. So we will be in Michigan August 16th and 17th and in Idaho November 15th and 16th. So if you've been eyeing tickets for Jenny on the Road, they're up there and ready for you. They're, I believe, in the post as well, Mary?
Yes.
All right, the link is right in the post for you, so you can click that and check that out. Also, we have another big announcement. We've had a lot of big announcements on live this month, but we are doing our first ever Christmas in July event here in town in Hamilton, July 18th and 19th. And we're so excited. We have some amazing quilters from the industry that are coming to join us. So obviously, my amazing mother-in-law, Jenny, will be here, Jenny Doan, and then Edita Sitar, Deb Strain, Stacy West, Mary Jane Carey, Cindy Cloward, and Mary Bostwick will be here in town. So come and join us. It's going to be really, really fun, and we're so excited about it.
Where in Michigan?
Oh, where in Michigan?
Ypsilanti.
Ypsilanti, Michigan. And how do you say it?
How big is
Coeur
the block?
d'Alene, Idaho. Oh, I'm going to cough now.
Oh, there was a few questions. Actually, somebody wanted to know how it
Excuse
would look after it's washed.
Well,
Which there's no raw seams, so it would
Yeah.
probably hold up really well.
yeah, you might want to press it again afterwards, but it should hold up great because there's no
And then
raw
somebody
edges.
said, how big is the block? And I'm not thinking they're talking about the block magazine.
This block?
Yeah,
So
the
these
finished block.
are 5-inch blocks, so they're 4.5.
So the
finished.
full block.
Oh, this one.
Yeah. Here, move it. You can measure it real quick. Are you
put
ever in
together.
California?
Yes, we are sometimes in California. 9.5 is the pinwheel block size. Anything else?
I was reading that. Sorry.
It's okay.
Are the birthday bash tickets for September available?
Not just yet.
Yeah.
When will they be?
Yeah.
They want insider information.
Yeah,
We're
birthday bash
working
tickets will
on
be
it.
available very soon, so keep checking out on the website and save the dates. What's the dates, Mary? We'll tell them.
26th through 28th. Let me double check that.
She's triple
26th
checking.
to 28th is what she said, but she's double checking.
That's correct.
Yep, September 26th through 28th will be our birthday bash here in Hamilton, and it's always a party. We have a great time.
Oh, they want
So-
to see the back.
Oh, the back of this one? There you go. Cute little quilting.
Make it in red, white, and blue for like 4th of
It would
July.
be so
oh,
cute.
man.
So cute. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick project. It's really fun. I hope you give it a try. And also, if you don't have our block magazine, make sure you check it out because there's some other great, like Mary mentioned, in this one, there's some great extra bonus projects, and it's so cute.
So then,
So great.
did you do anything special for the quilting?
So on this one, yes. You can't really, unless you want to squish your pinwheels that are 3-dimensional, you do need to, what's the term I'm looking for?
Stitch in the ditch?
Either stitch in the ditch or custom quilt this yourself on your machine so that you can work around the pinwheels. But you can see on the back how that turned out with these little swirls and waves around the edge. So there's lots of options you can do. You could honestly tie it, whatever you want.
So
just
this
make
one
it
was
easy.
custom quilted.
This one was custom quilted, exactly. All right. Well, thank you guys. I hope you have a wonderful week, and we will see you next Tuesday. See you later.